folks, I hope you're well. Welcome to strategy number 5 on the different ways of overcoming the weekend. Now this one is nutrition based and it's closely linked actually to strategy number 1, which talked about saving calories over the course of the week. In this strategy, however, we're going to talk about saving calories on the day of your event. Now, this can come in the form of basically skipping your first meal or delaying your first meal. So breakfast, you might want to skip it or instead have something small that's super low in calories, something that's just going to tie you over till lunchtime or late afternoon. Because remember, the most important thing when it comes to weekend is we want to limit the amount of calories that we can, but still have a social life, still go out and do the things that we like doing and love doing, going out with our friends and so on. But just being mindful of the amount of consumption that we're having over the course of the weekend. I remember when I was in Abu Dhabi, I worked there for a number of years. One of the most popular things to do with the weekend was going on a brunch. And a brunch would start at 12 o'clock. And normally you wouldn't finish up until maybe 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And that was just all-inclusive alcohol and food. And basically, I used to get up in the morning, have a big breakfast, maybe 600-700 calories, a normal-sized breakfast, go off to these brunch, and then you'd consume maybe up to 3,000-4,000 calories over the course of 8 or 9 hours. And then at the end of the weekend, I used to wonder why my body wasn't changing. But it wasn't until a lot later that I figured out the whole idea of calorie consumption, calorie intake, and different things like this. So a lot of people who are going out for big dinners, social events, going to festivals and things like this strategy could be very useful. I use this type of strategy with a lot of my clients on my online one-to-one coaching. It's very similar to intermittent fasting or windowed eating, where you're giving yourself a specific time period to consume your calories. So think about maybe delaying your first meal till lunchtime or skipping your first meal, having small amounts. I always have maybe 1 or 2 cups of coffee because again, it reduces my hunger. And I might have a slice of toast, maybe with a piece of fruit. That normally ties me over till a late lunch. And again, I've saved extra calories on that day. And if you've adopted strategy 1, you've saved calories from earlier in the week. Now you've got a lot of calories that you can actually spend maybe on your 5 or 6 drinks that you want, maybe on that nice dinner that you want to go out and enjoy with your family. And you can enjoy yourself again guilt-free, which is the key thing, guys. We want total balance. We want to keep our social life. We just want to adopt certain strategies that are going to help us stay on track. So I want you to start maybe thinking about adopting that strategy. Let me know if you do try it and how you get on with it. I'd love to hear from you guys. Again, I always try to help people as much as I can, so your feedback is always greatly received. And guys, until our next strategy, I will talk to you then.